are proud to say today, Abia PDP is learning from the numerous mistakes we have made. And we are committed to make sure that in the days, weeks, and months ahead, that those mistakes will not be repeated. Because why government fail is when they fail to learn from the mistakes of yesterday. So we have learned from our mistakes, and by the grace of God, we are going to use these mistakes to make ourselves stronger. We will no longer continue to shy away from the mistake we have made. Because if you say you are sorry, you must tell the world why you are sorry. And that is why we have said we have made some mistakes. We will not do those mistakes again. And what we have seen here today is a clear indication that PDP is still a very, very strong party in Abia State.
Where he said that to err is human, to forgive is divine. God is the only one that forgive and forget. Humans, we forgive, but we don't forget. When someone apologizes for doing wrong, you forgive the person. You can forget what the person did, but one thing you should not do, you don't bring that person closer to you. You don't give an enemy that wanted to kill you an opportunity to kill you again. You don't give him that chance to come closer to you. The PDP is apologizing for everything they did in Abia State, and I don't even understand why they're apologizing. They have access to power for 24 years uninterrupted, and what did they do? They looted that state dry. They ran that state economy aground. They ran that state as a family affair. If this one is done, you hand it to another family member. If this one is done, you hand it to another family member. That was how Abia State was run. In all 24 years of their existence in PDP, they did not apologize. They did not feel remorseful. They did not realize that they did the wrong thing. Even in the 2023 election, they wanted to rig their way back to power. Of course, they went and manufactured vote, tying God to that incorruptible returning officer, Nnenaya Oti, that refused to allow herself to be used to rig that election. If PDP had come back again, they would have continued with their looting, they would have continued with the sharing formula in Abia State, and Abia State would not be in the pedestal where it is today. Nobody would have known that you can give good governance to the people of Abia State if PDP was still in power. They are realizing this because they are no longer in power. They are realizing this because they no longer have access to executive power. They are realizing their mistake because they no longer have access to the state fund to share the revenue of that state. And that is a very, very big lesson to Nigerians. You don't reinforce failure. The only reason why they realize that they fail is because they are no longer in power. If they were still in power, they would not realize. The same thing they did at the national level. For 16 years, they were operating at the national level. The moment they left power, they started apologizing to Nigerians that, oh, we made a mistake, we want to come back. Why? Because power was taken away from them. You don't reinforce failure. When someone fails, you hold grudges with that person. When a political party fails, you hold grudges with that person. The only reason why we are still where we are in Nigeria today is because Nigerians have failed. They have refused to hold grudges against people that have hurt them. Your leaders have destroyed your future. Do you know how much this country is owing? The money this country is owing, some of these leaders will not be here. People like Buhari, people like Tinubu, they will not be alive to pay that money. This money were borrowed to be paid in the next 50 years. You and I will pay for that money. They loot this country dry, destroy the economy of this country. With all the resources they've gotten from the oil, they cannot even build a single refinery. But yet, they will come back to you and ask you for votes, and you will vote for them. In 2012, Nigeria economy was adjourned the third fastest growing economy in the world. APC campaigned that Goodluck Jonathan was not doing the right thing. They protested against fuel subsidy, that if fuel subsidy is removed, Nigeria will be destroyed, that Nigerians will die. Nigerians believed them, went into the streets and protested the removal of fuel subsidy. Many years later, Fayode Kayemi came out and said that protest was sponsored, it was all politics. Of everyone that Nigerians deemed it fit to hand over power to, it was Muhammadu Buhari, a military dictator that has no knowledge of the economy, a military dictator that has no knowledge of leadership. Of course, you have seen previous military leaders, they ran this country aground. They handed power over to him. He took an economy that was rated the third fastest growing economy in the world and ran the economy aground, destroyed the economy. Insecurity became worse. Inflation on the rise. 8 years in power. In 2023, it was an opportunity for Nigerians to hold grudge against APC, to hold grudge against the party that have destroyed their life, the party that have destroyed their economy. But what did they do? They returned APC back to power. Tinubu is the president under APC. Someone with so much baggages, someone with so much controversies, just barely 1 year after taking over power. Everything became worse for where Buhari left. That is because you don't hold grudges. If you hold grudges against these politicians and you refuse them access to power, if you tell them that if you don't perform, we will not return you back to power, they will perform. PDPs are projecting in Abian State. They want you to give them power back. And maybe if they come back, they want to do the right thing to please you. Because why? The person there is doing the right thing. And the only way for them to come back to power is for them to tell you that they are going to do more than what that person is doing. If Alex Oti was not elected, PDP will have not realized their mistake. Why do you keep reinforcing failure in this country? Are you not tired of suffering? Are you not tired of suffering? Are you not tired of complaining? With the large vast of resources we have in this country, we cannot utilize our resources very well. We cannot distribute wealth evenly in this country. We cannot bring real development in this country. 2023, the 21st century. What are they discussing in the National Assembly? How to change the national anthem. For weeks, they were discussing budget padding in the National Assembly. These are the people you vote to go and represent you. 4 years in the National Assembly, no redevelopment in their constituency, and they will come back again and ask you for votes. Some persons in the National Assembly has been there for the past 24 years, since the dawn of democracy. They've been in the National Assembly without any redevelopment to show for in their constituency. How do they keep getting there? Nigerians keep voting them there. You don't even ask them, what have you done with the power I gave to you? You must realize that the power lies in your hand. That is why they'll come back to you and ask you to vote for them. If you don't vote for them, they will not go there. Someone like Philip Adudua has been in the National Assembly for 20 years. I am sure the people of FCT cannot even account of what he has done for the past 20 years in the FCT. They said no. Due to the obedience movement, due to P2B wave, they voted in someone new, they voted in a fresh person. Iriti Kingibe, she was voted as an FCT minister. That was the reason why Philip Adudua did not go. Why? Because power lies in the hand of the people. You must realize that you have the power to change the destiny of any politicians. Look at what happened in the 2023 election. Most politicians were not returned. They were not returned. Even some persons that were even unknown won the election, especially in the Labour Party, because of the wave of obedience, the obedient wave, P2B's influence. They won the election. Why? Power lies in the hand of the people. You have to utilize this way. You give power to only those that are representing you enough. You give power to only those that are accountable to you enough. You give power to only those that are able to draw in redevelopment to your region. These people are wasting your life. When you vote them in there, they should be able to account what they have been able to do for the past 4 years before you give them your vote again. If they don't meet your expectation, don't vote them. Don't vote them anymore. You have the power to do it. Stop reinforcing failure. You must learn to hold grudges against these people. They don't care about you. All they care is how to share the resources. All they care is how to share the money. They don't care about you. By the time you start holding grudges against them, by the time you start telling them that for me to vote for you, you must swear an oath of office, you must be ready to give me real dividends of democracy, they will be scared of you, because they know if they don't give you what you want, you will not vote for them again. That is what good governance is all about. That is what good governance is all about. Politicians should be answerable to you. They should be respecting you, not you answerable to them. You have the power. You give them the power. You can decide to take that power from them anytime, any moment. You take it from them. The reason why PDPs are apologetic is because they no longer have the power. Give them power today, then you will see your true color. If we begin to distribute this across all the 36 states in Nigeria, not reinforcing failure, any governor that does not perform after 4 years, you vote the person out. Any senator that does not perform after 4 years, you vote the person out. House of Assembly members, House of Rep members, vote them out. Local government chairman, everybody that got power through elected offices that did not perform, vote them out. And stop voting based on tribalism. Stop voting based on ethnicity. Vote based on competence. That is the only way you will get true representation. That is the only way you will get the real dividends of democracy. Are you not happy that they are apologizing? Are you not happy that they are begging you? Should you be the one begging them? You have the power. That voter's card in your hand is a key to unlock the destiny of many politicians. Look at how most of them were this way. Look at Chimaroke Namani. He was boasting. He was boasting. Ebano. He was boasting. A 2-week-old politician defeated him in Enugu State. 2-week-old politician. Why? Power of the people. And you must understand that the power of the people is supreme. And they know it. That is why they keep coming for you every 4 years to ask and solicit for your vote. It is time for you to start using your vote well. Start utilizing your vote. When we start utilizing our vote, that is only when we attract real development to ourselves. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.